But it's an energy here of passion, bliss, excitement, the thrill of adventure. This is your new future, Scorpio. There's a new future here, a new timeline that you're going to be building or that you're going to be creating. It's Scorpio, your future looks glorious. But I also feel like this King of All Star energy from Sagittarius to Aquarius season of, 2025 going into 2026, it is going to be the best moment. Like, you're going to, I feel this Ace of Swords and King of Wands, you just see the truth now. You can't unsee the truth. You're going to be doing all kinds of projects, all kinds of different things in your community. But I feel like it's really important that you are so... Hello, Scorpio. How are you? Welcome back to the channel. Starcy Side here. If you're new, make sure to subscribe and join the Soul Tribe. We have a read for you guys, okay? It is a general read, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't behind. Cross-watchers, you are welcome. This message is so timeless. I want to thank everyone for all the support, and with all that out of the way, we're going to get started. Thank you so much, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, universe, galactic beings, ancient ancestors, elders. Guide us in this read for my Scorpios. What messages do you have for us? Truly grateful for your divine guidance and celestial light. So Scorpio, before we get started with your reading, we're going to use the Astral Oracle to get an overall theme here. So let's see. What do you have for my Scorpios at this time? Thank you. What do you have for my Scorpios at this time? We have the 5th house passion. The 5th house ties back to Leo. So you could be Leo moon, Leo rising. Your Venus could be Leo, your north node, right? But it's an energy here of passion, bliss, excitement, the thrill of adventure. Okay, I notice here this easel, right, is here. And somebody has painted these flowers, but these flowers have come alive, right? Like they are outside of the canvas and are going slowly to the floor. If you see that here. And I feel like, you know, because the 5th house can talk about like socialization, communication, having fun, right? How we wind ourselves down, but also how we enjoy ourselves. It can also tie back to pleasure, passion. And so it's this energy here where I feel like you guys are getting ready to move into a new era of your life where you're going to have a lot more fun. It's not going to feel as weighed down, or there's not going to be as much tension when it comes to like a person, place, or situation, or a career. I feel like it's an energy of clarity, right? Because if we look here, the easel has these flowers sprouting, and it's like flowers, they just sprout. They just follow the natural way of nature, right? When the weather starts to warm up, then they start to bloom, right? They blossom, they come out. And so it's this energy here of, I feel like, Scorpio, it could be that right now there's a transition happening around you, and maybe you don't see this, but it's so gentle and so smooth. It's almost like a flower just blossoming, right? And a flower blossoming, and it happens gradually over a few days, but it's very anticlimactic, right? It's very gentle and whatnot. Yes, 2 of Swords, okay? So you see how she has this blindfold. There's something here that you don't see coming. I feel like what this is your new future, Scorpio. There's a new future here, a new timeline that you're going to be building or that you're going to be creating. And the last moon in Scorpio, I think it was the new moon in Scorpio actually that we had. It was this energy of like release, surrender. And these are themes that we see over and over again because there's so much that we absorb throughout our life that it builds up over time, and then we finally start our healing journey. It's like, well, it's been decades or you know, even since childhood, right, since birth, that we have been holding on to these ideals and programs and whatever the, you know, whatever it may be. And now it's like to undo all of that is like going to require multiple releases, multiple dark night of the soul, so etc, etc. So here we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Swords. I see you are going to be working with individuals. You're going to be working with several people here. I don't know why, but I heard like a broker, real estate. I heard stuff like that here. I also got stuff here about self-employment or being your own boss or working for yourself. I feel like it's an energy, it's a season where you're going to be really following what you want in this life. What is your heart, your soul craving? What is your bliss? Nine of Swords. This is a very spiritual read. This is a very spiritual read. I feel like this is all about you finding your happiness, Scorpio. Like your real happiness. That happiness that makes you feel excited, raw. The Page of Cups, Nine of Swords. Something just feels like it's not worth the effort anymore or something. Confirmation, my throat chakra. Something just doesn't feel like it's worth the time, or you have overextended yourself in a situation and it's gone on for too long and you're just done. With the Page of Cups, Nine of Swords, I feel like that's an energy here. You don't have any more emotion to give to someone or a situation, a person, place, thing, workplace. Okay, it's going to be different for everybody, but I almost feel like that's why that Two of Swords is there, because you don't see that now that this is being released, whatever this is, because the Page of Cups, Nine of Swords, that's someone that no longer has any, like normally the Nine of Swords can talk about anxiety, stress, right, anxiousness, worry, fear, unable to sleep, unable to really rest, and whatnot, nightmares even, and the sicknesses that could come from being in that energy. But it's like with the Page of Cups there, the Page of Cups is not really somebody that's investing much emotion into something. They could just be beginning, or they could be at the end when it comes to investing in whatever this may be emotionally. So I feel like this Page of Cups is representing you, that you just see something for what it is and you no longer have any emotion towards it, towards saving it or towards fighting for it. You just, I don't know how else to describe it, but that's what I'm getting here. Yeah, Five of Swords and Strength. Five of Swords and Strength. Like you're done fighting. You're done fighting for something, someone. Queen of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. I feel like it's important for you guys not to be hard on yourself, because I get you're like a Scorpio. You could be a Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, or you could be a Scorpio North Node or White Moon of Selena Scorpio. But I feel like it's really important that you aren't so hard on yourself, okay? I feel like that's very important. Ace of Cups and the Emperor. I feel you want love, or you had a lot of love here to give to someone, but this individual misused that energy for their own personal gain, or they are not evolving. But whatever they're acting, because whoever this is acting, they know what they're doing for them to show up as an Emperor. But the Five of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, somebody here has been playing these love games with you because they want to siphon your energy, your chi, your prana, your life force. The Queen of Pentacles. Now this individual's in the Five of Swords because it's over. I think this is why you don't feel... This Emperor could represent love because the Ace of Cups is there, but it could also represent like workplace, a community, right? An institution. A family dynamic. You just don't feel the emotion there anymore. I feel this Ace of Swords and King of Wands, you just see the truth now. You can't unsee the truth. That's what I'm getting with this. You see the truth of a situation, a person, place, or thing, and you just can't unsee it. So you're ready to see something else. You're ready to experience something else, and I feel like this new timeline is going to be so exciting. It's going to be so much fun. You're going to have a blast. Like, that's what I'm really getting. I'm getting this anxiety, but it's like a good anxiety. Like, I feel like there are dreams or aspirations or experiences that you've been wanting to have, but you haven't been able to, or you held it back, or you were waiting. I don't know. But it's like this new chapter, this new season, and it's going to start Sagittarius season. Like, it's really going to pick up this Sagittarius season. It's like going to be the best of the best. Like, the Ace of Swords is something here about the truth. Like, the truth really does set you free with the Ace of Swords and the King of Wands. Yep, Six of Swords and the World. There it is. Was there ever any doubt? You're moving on to bigger and better with the Six of Swords and the World. And I feel like this King of Cups is this energy of you really loving yourself, putting yourself first above all else, not holding out hope for any energy or waiting. You're not going to be waiting on anybody. You're not going to be, you know, praying or doing any of that. Like, you're just going to move forward into this beautiful new future. King of Wands, the Star. I feel like this King of Wands is you. But I also feel like this King of Wands star energy from Sagittarius to Aquarius season of, right, 2025 going into 2026, it is going to be the best moment. Like, you're going to feel this new sense of hope, this new sense of excitement. You're also going to have new experiences and meet a lot of new cool people. Soul tribe, soul family. You're going to form, like, really close bonds and friendships. And there's also going to be a lot of love offers, like people just trying to approach you, and healthy new love, positive new love, okay? No weirdos, no sociopaths and whatnot. There's also going to be people that they could be looking to have a more casual experience, a more sexual experience with you. So there's going to be like all these different options, all these possibilities coming your way, Scorpio. I really get that. I don't know why. The Six of Swords in the World, to me, I feel that a lot of you, you're going to pack up and leave and move somewhere else to start something new or have a fresh start, a fresh beginning. Here we have the Queen of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Wow, it makes sense that they gave you the 5th house, the passion, which is Leo, because you're going to get all this fire. You're going to get the King of Wands twice, then you have the Queen of Wands, and you also have the Knight of Wands here. Scorpio, this is going to be your hottest era. You're going to feel so good. The creativity, the Page of Wands, yeah, the creativity that I'm getting here from you is like unmatched, unrivaled. You're going to be doing all kinds of projects, all kinds of different things in your community. 4 of Cups diagonal upright and the 4 of Swords. And I feel like this Page of Wands with the Page of Cups, 4 of Swords and the 4 of Cups diagonal upright. Oh, I feel like individuals are going to try it one last time. But you're not paying them any mind. The door's closed. Yeah, Empress, you see your power. That's what it was always all about. It was always about this, about you seeing your power, and now these individuals are just going to have to watch you from afar. Because they're karmic. They're karmic. That's why they're not going to have access to you or ever get a chance with you. That's why things never worked out with an energy or several energies, or, you know, that workplace. Like, things didn't pan out, or things were always destined to end because it was a karmic or darker timeline. King of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles. You are going to be... Look at what you're doing here. Coming into the King of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. In your new place. Look at this. Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, you're going to be doing so good. You are going to love what happens next. You are. This reading won't be for every Scorpio. Because I do get there are some Scorpios that still love this Emperor energy. And they're not ready to let go. But in the future, right, it will be here for them when they're ready. Because this is a false emperor that I'm seeing. This is not a true emperor. So your life begins now. Somebody's life begins. Somebody's true, yeah, kerosene, aggressive, accelerate, earn. It's over. It's over. It says aggressive, accelerate, ignite, determine, fuel, encourage, sustain, powerful, stimulate, volatile situation, provoke, wash out, unpredictable, combustible, propel, and haunt. Earn, loss, death, forfeiture, grief, closed up, bereaved, break up. Poverty, collapse, dispossess, remove, dismantle, deprive, absence, change of state, setback is over, done. So that's it. And nothing else, you know, we don't have to go into like this big, like, you all, like, no, it's just done. And now let's see what the future holds. Yup, and this is what the future holds. Balloons, fun, freedom, high vibe, relief, rising up, ascension, aspiration, success, joyful, higher perspective, cheerful, attaining goals, stress-free, independence, let it go. Your Scorpio, your future looks glorious. Your future looks glorious. It looks exciting. I don't think life is ever going to get, you know, much better than this, like what's about to happen. And everything's going to be possible for you. Like all the doors going to be open for you. It's like love and support also from the town, the community, the village. Like this energy here, if you find your tribe, you find your family, convertible, many options, free will, adjacent possibilities, choices, flexible, adaptable, potential, change, freedom, enjoyment, two-face, going with the wind, alternatives, and preferences. I feel like Spirit is saying that right now is a time period for you to choose what you're wanting, what you're really wanting, Scorpio, not anything less. You don't have to take less than what you are wanting, Scorpio. Maybe that's something else that you could have been doing. Is settling for less, taking less. But Spirit's saying do not take less than what you are wanting. There is always something there. There is always what you are wanting and more. Everywhere you look, there's abundance. Sword and scales, truth, justice, due process. This Libra energy talks about friendship, talks about the Venusian influence that's about to be in your life, the power of Venus. And Venus has everything to do with socialization, love, pleasure, dating, right? Fun. It has a lot of similarities to the 5th house passion, but I think the key difference between the 2nd house and whatnot, the 2nd house and Venus, Taurus, right? Resources, right? The finances, that's also a big thing with Venus, living in luxury. So that's probably like the key difference, and also the idea of true love and soulmates. Whereas the 5th house is more about like having fun, passion, pleasure, creativity, new ideas, sparks, how you wind down in your day-to-day life, your routine, what you enjoy to do. So I feel like this Sword and Scales, this Libra energy, and then with the Sagittarius is talking about like you're going to meet your soul tribe. You're going to have like real soul brother, soul sister, people that you're going to feel so close to, like they're going to be like your family. And I feel like this is just you reconnecting with these lost soul tribe members. So Spirit, I feel Spirit is trying to block some of the future from being seen, because Spirit wants you to experience the excitement, the thrill, the rush when it all happens, when it all starts beginning. So Spirit's saying, no, you know, if you haven't been able to see the future, this is why. And that's how you know for certain this is your reading. But that is your reading. That's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this, and I wish you love and light.